Welcome, Leo. Welcome to my channel. I'm Dee and this is Intuitive Life Advice. I'm going to do a general reading for you today for July 2021. And we're going to start with this deck. I shuffle the cards off camera and I try to shuffle them one time in front of you so that you know that they're being shuffled. What I'm doing is I'm going to pull the energy for you and the person we're dealing with. And we'll see if we can get a broader view of the situation for you, Leo, so that we can help you get through your situation, give you some good guidance. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe and hit the notification bell. I would love to be able to grow my channel as quickly as possible, be able to help as many people as I can. I would appreciate it very much. Okay. We're going to get started here. Okay, Leo. It looks like you've been in a situation here for a little while because of the severity level I'm seeing here. This is really, really bad. This is hard for you. When I say really bad, I mean it's really difficult for you emotionally. And I'm seeing that you started out where you were having to kind of just really be careful around this person, and you had to kind of draw a boundary, an invisible boundary in the sand, so that this person knew that they couldn't cross this boundary, or you weren't willing to allow them to. And then it's like this situation progressed to the point where you feel like you're just, it just can't get any worse for you. You're like, you just hit rock bottom here. And it's telling me that your person was just in like this state of, just kind of in a fairy tale like state. Just happy and clueless and blissful, and then they realized they had like an awakening and realized how much they cared about you. But this was after you had something happen between the two of you where you had began to be a little cautious, and then you had to be defensive by drawing a line in the sand. You know, crossing a boundary was not something you were going to let this person do. And then you felt like you hit rock bottom here with them. It was like you just couldn't do anything else. Nothing was going to work. It was hard for you because the vision that you had for yourself is the problem here. You had a dream, a vision for your life, and this person, for some reason, didn't want you to have that. I'm going to read your advice cards to you. The first one is envision. It says, perceive your life as you wish it to be. When we protect ourselves with loving care, we attract positive forces into our world. Never allow anyone to change the way you see life. You were born with a unique filter through which only you will view your world. Protect it always. Stay positive, stay kind, and keep dreaming. Dreams truly can become reality if you wish to believe. And that's where you were. Before you kind of got really down on yourself and started thinking in a negative way, you were dreaming big. I mean, this card is showing a chandelier in the sky. I mean, you were really dreaming big. You were envisioning something really big for yourself. And your next card says, love does not intimidate. Love does not threaten or provoke. It does not subdue, oppress, or discourage. Love does not frighten, harass, or torment. Love is not a bully. This is not love. So these love cards, these don't have to relate to romantic love. These cards relate to any kind of love, whether it's a family member, a parent, a romantic partner, of course, just anyone that you have a relationship with that meant something to you. And your person, on their side, the cards are vulnerability. It says, in a relationship where both parties have one another's best interest at heart, being vulnerable is a catalyst to true intimacy. When we are vulnerable in a relationship with someone who does not have our best interest at heart, it exposes us to the possibility of suffering from heartbreak, as well as emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual abuse. We must assess our relationships on a very deep level in order to protect ourselves from such damage. And of course, since this is your reading, Leo, then these advice cards are your messages. But the advice cards being on the side of the person you're dealing with is just telling you that this is the problem that they were having. It's letting you know that they didn't want to be vulnerable. They just couldn't be vulnerable with you. It was like there was always something in the way. They were always trying to keep you quiet and from trying to climb and reach for stars and reach for your goals and dreams. Their love card says, love does not muffle your voice. Love does not disallow, belittle, disregard, or discount the opinion and expressions of others. This is not love. And their severity level was low at 3.0. Yours was critical at 9.0. So this affected you deeply. This affected you on a spiritual level, and it just didn't affect them as much. They're just kind of clueless here that there's even anything wrong with you. And that's the problem. They don't even know that you're in some deep, dark despair over this. And I don't think they're ever going to realize how much this affected you, what they did. I think they want you to, come back into their life, but I don't think they're going to understand why you left in the first place, why you pushed them away in the first place. And that's very unfortunate. I don't see anything good coming out of this at all. If you do go back into their life, go back toward this person, it will be up to you whether you actually open all the way up and be vulnerable with them again, because I don't think they're ever going to really appreciate what they had in you in the first place. I really don't think they're ever going to. So that's what I have for you. This is your general reading for July 2021. I hope it helped you in some way, Leo. Please like, share, subscribe, comment for me so I know what you guys want from this channel, and if there's anything that I'm not doing that you'd like for me to do, I'm open to any suggestions you may have. You take care and you have a wonderful July.